Welcome to a very special edition of Winter Class. I'm Doug Brettzky.
And I'm Wayne Flickenheiser.
That's right, we're flipping the script because today we're talking about
Watch out.
the reverse retros.
Ooh, reverse retro.
That's right, we're
Not retro remix or varying vintage.
Nope.
No, it's
Nope.
definitely a solid rule.
Reverse.
Reverse. They're reversing things here.
That's all you can do.
Okay.
I don't know. This is kind of like a new version of Brettzky's office in the new Sports Wave studios. We haven't gotten to do this yet.
Yeah, we haven't been able to do this yet. This is pretty cool.
This is-
The loose, you know?
Yeah, we're just having a
Come on.
fun time, and we have one beer, right?
Hey, you said if we did Devils in one take, we could have one beer.
One. Just come on. All right.
All right. 2 icicle lights.
I'll take a can.
I'll take a bottle.
Come on. Thank you. Come on. Come on. Thanks a lot, fellas. This is the first time. This is the first time in Brettzky's office.
Brettzky's office
In the new
on
Sports
Sports
Wave.
Wave Studio.
Sports Wave Studios.
All right, so we get to be a little looser, you know.
A little off the cuff.
Obviously, we got to talk about reverse retro. It's new. It's hot. Now, we didn't go out of the gate just like, recording in our cat's closet and next to the racks of hockey jerseys and whiteboards. We didn't do that.
Okay.
We
And-
took time.
We did. We
All right.
we let them sink in.
Okay.
We're not being purely reactionary here. Okay.
Yeah.
And we're not going to rank them. Okay.
Now, we're going to resist.
We're just going to talk about them. We're going to talk about what we like, what we don't like, objective goods, and then, what's ass.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Goods, ass.
Goods and ass.
All right, so we're going to start out, got the Ducks, Anaheim Ducks. So obviously we've got Wild Wing, and I'm surprised that this even came back.
He
so
is
that's
back.
a huge plus to do something unheard of, basically. Taking risks again. I like that. It feels like we have a whole new world of opportunities.
I like these teams taking risks. And
I like
this,
that.
And this program's kind of tailored to that, right? So
Yeah.
you have a lot, there's a lot of these, especially like the very 90s teams, to an extent,
Especially
some of those
90s.
early 2000s teams that have some just fucking ass. And the ones that just own up to it and say, you know what, let's go all ass. They're the ones that seem to be the most endearing.
Yeah,
Starting with this one.
And you're going to have a lot more teenagers appreciate that. They're going to lean into that a little bit more.
Oh, for
A little
sure.
more older people are going to be mad, but guess what? They're always going to be mad. So
Yeah.
don't worry about them. So the Ducks, they basically got a reverse. There's little things that aren't reversed, but they're pretty good.
Yeah, Wild Wing himself should have had either a jade jersey or the eggplant jersey, depending on which version this is. This was introduced during their original run, so it should have been the eggplant if you really want it to be a reverse. But
Yeah.
other than that, they got the template right. They got the flips right.
Yeah, I mean, and they even have the typeface for the names on the back and the front, C and A's. Like, they got that. So, that's authentic to me. That's good.
That works. I like it. I like it.
Next down, another good one. Got Arizona Coyotes.
This might be my favorite one of the pack.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to resist the power ranking, but I like this.
This
Kind of like it.
This one's really good. We remember that third jersey, the first alternate that the Phoenix Coyotes introduced was this desert scape with the green torso. And I gotta tell you, man, when I was, even as a kid, I was like, I just don't like that. It's just,
It looks weird.
it's muddy.
You know,
It's
it
that
looks
green
weird.
color. But man, you put purple on there, I'm just like, damn.
Exactly. Who knew all you had to do was take a jersey that's been ridiculed for decades, and you just change the green to purple, and it's good.
Yep. And even the desert scape at the bottom does not change at all. It's just
really
the
doesn't.
purple.
Yeah, just purple.
But man, that makes the coyote head pop.
I like
that
it.
makes the lizards on the shoulders pop.
Oh yeah, and there's lizards on the shoulder because it's desert.
Yeah, what's that got to do with the desert?
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Sorry, I kind of went Keaton on there for a second.
You want to get nuts?
Let's get nuts. All right, let's talk about Blasty.
Be careful when you say that. Okay. This is because we just did Calgary, and it's funny because when we were doing the show, I didn't know he was called.
No, we didn't know he was called Blast.
That's fine. That's gonna happen. I don't know. I'm not inside each fan base and all the intricacies of everything. But yeah, Blasty the Dragon Horse. Yeah, he's back. All right, he's back.
So this is one of those ones where we kind of mentioned on the Devils episode, right? Which you should go watch that right now if you haven't yet. It's like 5 minutes long.
It's like 4 minutes.
It might be like 6.5, maybe even 3.
It's like 3 minutes.
It's a pretty short episode. But anyway, watch that. We kind of talk about this, but there's a couple of these groups that resurrect an old jersey and just like kind of slightly change something, and then that's it.
And then they don't actually reverse it.
It's not reversed. It's not even like revised history or anything. It's yeah. So what basically all they did was like kind of change the end of the sleeves and the tail stripe here.
Yeah, because if it was reversed, it would have been a red jersey.
Yeah, and that would have been awesome.
And it would have been really cool. But they just said fudge that, and we're gonna have just like black and then black tail stripe and the other part of the sleeve, and it looks like a '90s Canucks jersey.
Yeah.
And then we have the
C is white.
I guess that's reversed. That's reversed or whatever.
Cool.
Yeah, so that's there. Okay.
There it is.
We got the Edmonton Oilers. They did something.
So the Edmonton Oilers went back to a WHA jersey, which I dig.
Yeah, I like that.
Orange on the shoulders, we haven't seen before in one of the NHL variations of the Oilers' history. However, they just used the regular logo.
Yeah.
Regular Oilers crest.
They could have changed that one up.
I wish they kind of used one of those weird inverted ones that they had back in the WHA days, where it was either like the type and the outline circle were orange with blue on the inside, or like the white one with the blue lettering. Like
it would have been new. It would have matched this jersey a little bit more. It's something different,
Yeah.
But this is one of those where they said, okay, we're not going to follow the reverse rules, but they still made something good.
But it's still fine.
So that's in its own category.
So, whatever.
So, next is Los Angeles Kings. They did another category of combining two eras, one of the pattern and logo, and then the other, the colors.
Yep.
So here we go. We got their original, 67 to 88, foreign blue, yellow. Combine that with the Gretzky era from 88 till, I guess now. There's the gap with the purple in the 2000s from 98 and then in the 2007 or whatever. Yeah, But, and then the logo, obviously you can go watch our episode on that because there's a lot of stuff going on. But the logo is the, basic free brandsoftheworld.com vector, and they just recolored it.
Don't have the drop shadow.
So, it's it's fine.
Yeah, it's not bad.
For this context, a success. It's still a success. It's new. It's purple.
One of the better ones.
It's cool. I like this. So
then,
that's what we got going.
We're moving right along to San Jose.
That's right.
Okay. So there's a couple teams. So there's a lot of gray. Okay, there's a lot of gray in this series. Okay. This particular jersey, this era of San Jose, gets away with it because they actually had gray or silver in their color palette.
Yes.
Okay?
Yeah.
So, being the main color of the jersey being gray, I'm okay with. Because it actually kind of is a reverse retro, or at least, a swapped retro.
And since they've had so many black jerseys, this is new. So
it's a nice breather,
It's fine with that. I would have, the 90s pattern and making that black or gray. That could have been cool too, but I'm fine with these.
This is also a late '90s, early 2000s.
Yeah, I'm fine with these patterns that no one likes, or just Zoomers like.
Right. That's the thing.
Because they're stupid.
Yeah. And speaking of that, let's move along to the next one.
Right.
Another team that just has a history of just absolute inconsistent garbage. Right?
Yeah.
But now all of their jerseys you have so many that are liked now. The Flying Skate was kind of always pseudo endearing, except for that gradient version that they did.
Yeah.
But then, the V, the Kenya jersey, or the duct tape jersey, the 80s call it sometimes. that one is loved now again.
Yeah, that's cool again.
So now this one is the one that's ridiculed, the gradient jersey from the late 90s. So for them just coming back and be like, you know what, fuck it, we're going to own it.
Yeah, because they've already done a good job. Like last year with the 50th anniversary, having the fans vote for, okay, so what like fourth jersey do you want us to have? And they did Laser Skate 1.
Yeah.
You know, cool.
Yep.
That's cool. It's different. But, I mean, they have a pretty consistent identity now. And now just laying into this, it's like, all right, that's kind of fun. I like having all these different options out there, and you're not going to just be an original 6 team where nothing happens, you know?
So 100%.
Like, even though the jersey's not like that good to look at, or like I wouldn't wear it.
No, nobody would, but
at least there's options.
Hats off to them, you know?
Yeah, you know, there's options.
They're saying, you know what, we know it's ass. We'll lean into the ass.
And you know what, I gotta respect some teams that lay into ass.
You gotta respect the ass laying.
Right. So next one, this one's unique.
Yep.
Just because Vegas is not too many retros out there for Vegas.
A team that doesn't really have retros.
Don't have retros.
They got to go into a IHL team with the Las Vegas Thunder.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they took that pattern and they swapped the colors out. But the best part of the jersey here is the secondary shoulder patch logo become the primary.
The cross sword stun burst. I
like this.
I love it.
I like this logo, and of course you probably heard us talk about their primary logo now, the Spartan helmet. It's not really a knight helmet. That's okay.
That's fine.
All right. This one's a better logo.
This one actually makes sense, doesn't it?
It makes more sense to me because I can see cross swords, knights. Okay. All right.
Las Vegas, it's knights.
It's got it all.
Works for me.
So, yeah, the cool thing about this is the red jersey. So you take the red, and it makes sense with the Starburst logo.
Yeah.
Because
it works.
Primary red.
The only little gripe I have with this is, you know, the bottom of the jersey is a little muddy. It's a little heavy with the gunmetal, then the gold, then the black. If we added some white, or maybe just go straight from red to gold,
yeah,
pops a little bit more. Just, you know, that contrast kind of helps.
Yeah, that's like the only thing we would probably change about it. So overall, good job.
Not bad.
I like that.
Good job, Vegas.
All right.
You did it.
They did something good. Okay, cool.